So.
Oh, yeah.
Is there a fallacy in this?
What I say, we should write the problem what we have now, so we can ask Peter
Yeah.
later on.
Yes, I'm putting the the crap cards over.
Alright.
It's quite a large pile.
We are having lots of confusion there.
Shall we pass on this one?
Not sure. Did you find anything?
No. It's not. Where is the no fallacy card? Just put it over here.
We have to make more copies of that.
Shall I pass on it?
Too fast.
Does anyone play bridge? That you get something when partners. So bridge partners are split up into two different teams, and because partners are longer than just than sort of being on the same team together, and bridge partners have what's called a bidding code, where they secretly communicate through kind of nods and winks and scratches.
We were doing that with playing cards.
Yeah.
What's your...
So look. Sorry, I'm being very unfair to...
Yeah, no, but font's really small.
I think so.
I'm not so sure.
I think it's burden of proof as well. But I'm not that guy.
So someone's sad decline
Slippery slope.
is a slope, but a slippery slope is where
if this happens, then this will happen.
This will happen.
yeah. But I don't know that it's saying. Is it saying that because this happened, that necessarily happened?
That's not like that.
So the certain if we allow A to
happen, then Z will consecutively happen too.
Therefore, A should not happen.
That should not happen.
Okay. It's not the best example, but yeah, it's a slope of some sort.
Yeah,
Some
like,
sort of
could it
chord.
be appeal to general belief as well? Because there's no description for that, so I'm not too sure.
Might be appeal to general belief.
Got the same.
Oh God.
Do you think it could be that?
Where is that?
It's not
What's the
given. Yeah.
description?
So you can't put
It's
that.
not given.
So you can't put the use here. To
No,
keep it
you can. You can. There's so many fallacies out of this.
You have to give it yourself.
Do you think? It's a general belief.
How can you say that?
Because since nobody loves her enough to tell her, I will save yourself, leave, walk away and start over. So he's just assuming every time. He's just having a thought that if this will happen, it might happen. So he's just, it's not being, yeah. I think this will go as well.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yes, it's changed. It's the only one that did that.
Excellent.
Well done.
So you can also put that
Mobile
if you have the
phone.
card. You can also put that card if you have that.
Oh,
Yeah. If you have that challenge.
might be a bit late.
No.
I don't
No,
think. I don't.
You can't put two of the same cards. Like if he has put, say, slippery slope, you can't put slippery slope again.
Yeah, I think
Really?
it's first come first
Oh.
First
served.
come first, yeah.
So. So you going through yours?
Yeah.
You don't have it. You got all daily one.
What? Somebody put an advert in there.
Where?
Why?
This father and son pictures and
I'm wondering. Yes, no, it's all lies.
it's half. Like what? Jump to what?
Jump to.
Because if this would have completed the sentence, it could have been the gambler's fallacy. If this was complete to show us what is the end,
Yeah.
because it says in a row
That's
for
what I'm thinking.
for a few years, there have been difficulties, but after Egypt has passed this hard time,
It
the
looks like
figures
gambler's fallacy.
something. But the above part is shit. Because the down part could.
Could be then.
I've no idea.
Could be, not sure, but it's not complete.
Okay, so
Just get me another stool.
let's
This
get
aside.
an X on it as in what's advert in text.
This is not a continuous.
Not complete. Oh, that was me erased up because it came out blank.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's your.
So I can read it out if you can't read my writing.
That's alright.
It's just a description.
Yeah, just a description.
It's just like figures. It has something to do with this.
Still, I'm learning lots of interesting new facts from these.
Could be lower question.
Okay, shall we get rid of this one? Yep. Happy to ditch it.
We should probably not use all these story cards next time,
Yeah.
so that we can actually play a game. I'm winning.
Okay, let's take.
Yours now.
Okay. Right.
I'm confused. If we don't have the correct story card, and we're gonna put it there, so what we gonna do after? You don't have to pick it up new one.
Yeah. Think so.
Okay.
So like
So as many times as you pass one of the story card, you need to pull one. You need to pull out one challenge card as well.
if I got incorrect one,
Yeah.
if there is no fallacy in there,
Yeah,
then I have to put it aside over there. And do I need to pick it up the new one?
I think so. Like,
Because
like we're only doing this once, I hope, because hopefully we won't see those stories again.
because we are just moving.
I don't have the right fallacy card.
But you see one that's obvious. I dare say I can see a fallacy, but no, I don't have a card for it. So I've got to pick up another story, I think.
No, challenge card.
Challenge.
Challenge card?
Because you don't have a
Okay.
fallacy.
Really? So you don't need to pick it up that story card?
I'm not sure about the story card, but in the instructions it has given for the challenge card. That if you don't have say if you put a story card and you don't have a challenge card relevant to that, you pass that question to the next person, but you pick up one
Two
challenge.
or one?
No, one. Unless you put a wrong one, then you
And then you
pick
have
up
to pick
two.
two.
So let me read it out because it's a bit hard to read from here. A senior Chinese official known as the gatekeeper of the country's internet has denied that the country censors online information. Lu Wei, chief of the State Internet Information Office, said China does not censor but manages internet content in Zhejiang on Wednesday. Lu was answering a CNN reporter's question in a press conference ahead of the Second World Internet Conference to be held in Zhejiang's famous water town Wuzhen next week. It's a misuse of words if you say content censorship, but no censorship does not mean there is no management. The Chinese government learnt how to manage the internet from Western developed countries. We have not learnt enough yet, Lu said, according to scripts published by Xinhua news agency. Lu went on to say the Chinese government blocks some foreign websites because it has the right to choose friends.
That is the first things that I have got.
Do we have a blatant lie? That was
Sorry.
blatant lie.
No, it's not. It's
If
not
it's-
attacking.
I might be.
It's not attacking.
No.
the character.
You need to
I
say
think ambiguity is a fallacy. I don't know if anyone's got an ambiguity.
Yeah,
Which
using
one?
double meanings or ambiguities of language to mislead or misrepresent the truth.
Which one?
Is that a compromise?
No.
Compromise. Compromise.
Is there
not
a
fallacy.
No,
No.
it's just.
There is something in microwave.
Might taste good.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. Where's the fallacy for it?
Let's put. No, that
Got
one's good. So we'll put that
Nothing
down
here.
there.
Maru card जैसे है nothing.
So,
My turn. I think it's appeal to tradition.
is it a fallacy?
Appeal to tradition.
What? The text has to be untrue in some way. So simply saying motherhood and apple pie are nice, that's true, it's widely believed, but it's not an appeal to tradition unless it's saying motherhood and apple pie are traditional and
Sure.
and so we should always do things the traditional way. That would be a fallacy.
There is
It's more
none.
like description again.
Hero છે build tradition card. Ari.
Okay, let's do a countdown. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8,
7,
7, 6,
6,
5, 4,
3, 1.
3, 1.5, 1.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Okay,
0.5 and 0.
no fallacy.
No fallacy in that.
There was a tradition.
No. Check. Yeah, I don't have the correct challenge card.
Is there any fallacies?
Upstairs.
Oh.
Yes.
No.
So, do I need to pick up 2 cards from there?
Just one.
Or what? Because I didn't have that.
And I'll pick up one as well because I don't have. Yeah. That is so obvious. One fallacy is so obvious.
Which one?
I'm not telling you.
So,
Look, just count how many question marks are there.
We
Can
need to
see-
loaded question. Could be.
There's one more.
It's
It's a loaded question.
I see ad hominem.
I know.
Then you can put your card out the.
It's not attacking.
Yeah.
No.
It's despite the fact that potheads are almost universally recognised as unmotivated, low-class, degenerate, and yes, smelly failures. It's not exactly flattering.
But it's not. Whose character is attacking? Like who? It doesn't specify that. So, see, in an attempt to undermine their argument, who is them? Who is? There should be a second person mentioned.
Well, they're not even getting a look in this guy's writing. I presume it's a guy. I might be wrong. That reminds me very much of Ronald Reagan when he said that the hippies dressed like Tarzan, walked like Jane, and smelled like Cheetah.
Just like Tarzan.
Dressed like Tarzan, walked like Jane, and smelt like Cheetah. So I can see a bit of ad hominem in there. And I can see a bit of slippery slope. That's like saying you've got a bad back and a bad shoulder, so why not break your kneecap to top it all off?
No, it's not. No, it's that if we allow A to happen, then Z will consider.
So what he's saying is that because what this person is saying is that actually it's confusing what this person is saying. But he's trying to draw an equivalence between smoking and drinking.
Oh, yeah, there was a fallacy, wasn't there? For April Islands? I think there was.
I don't know, I'd actually be quite curious to see what fallacies were identified in this.
Because for ad hominem as well, there should be someone.
Like
there
a
should be a third
person.
person
Yeah. Because we.
to compare with.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I think loaded question.
No, I find it a bit confused. But anyway, I don't have any cards to play. Anyone else?
Me neither.
I don't have it.
I've got one.
It's
Pass this on.
Yep. Let's get rid of that.
Okay.
Copy to release and for that.
I'm a man. Oh.
Ah, where's the fallacy? I'll go climb that walks in a minute.
Tradition?
Tira ese brazo, bellaco.
So in fact, it's almost like the opposite of an appeal to tradition.
Tradition.
I think because they're saying
It's comparing, let's say.
I was first.
I was first.
I was first.
Really?
Yeah, because
I'm not so sure.
no, the last pair.
Yeah, okay, so
The second as well.
So take a glance at the British Social Attitude Survey, and it might seem as if the British public still supported the traditional family model. And if you
So what was the
that,
British traditional family model?
was that the
The
father
male goes
worked
out to work and women, yeah. So they
stays
are
at
appealing
home.
to this tradition, right?
But not when you read down. So it says, but look more closely, and it's clear that change is coming. When asked whether they agree with the statement of the traditional family model, a man's job is to earn money, a woman's job is to look after the home and family. Only 4% of women aged 18 to 25 agreed. So in other words, no one finds much appeal. This tradition is not very appealing, and I don't think this writer is appealing to tradition. In fact, they conclude millennial men, especially the younger ones, increasingly aspire to be caregiving fathers, which is not traditional. So that's why I disagree. I don't agree there's an appeal to tradition.
The third pair seems to me it's an appeal to tradition.
I'm just trying to give you more cards.
She was first. She was first.
I'll take two.
Oh, very chivalrous.
I'll take two.
Oh, careful, there's another appeal to tradition.
Oh
And
my
you-
god.
2 for you as well.
She was first. She said that.
Yeah, it's okay.
Right.
Alright. Shoot. Shall we finish now?
It's.
Two.
Two.
Have we played it enough?
I'm hungry a little bit.
Okay.
Let's play one more round.
Sorry.
Take round.
One round?
10
You're
minutes.
done.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Think so? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. I got only 5 cards here.
This is funny, but
Yeah, I already got my appeal to tradition.
You got mine. You got two. Because you
No.
got two from there.
That's what I played before. You two better get this print out next time. A3.
A4, I think.
Get A3.
yeah, I'm putting this one down because I don't have the card. So,
Donald Trump.
asked on MSNBC's Morning Joe who he talks with consistently about foreign policy, Trump responded, "I'm speaking with myself, number one, because I have a very good brain and I've said a lot of things."
What is it? What is it? I know. What is it?
Round and round we go.
I know.
Does anyone have it?
I think I have it. Is it a bandwagon?
No.
Alright, shall I point it out? So I just read out the critical bit, the
Yes.
Trump asks
And you
Trump.
gave a hint too.
Yeah.
I don't have it.
No, you don't have it. Show me.
All right. I'll take another. Do I take a challenge card?
Yeah, because you don't have
No, because I don't have any story card now. You have to pick a story
Oh,
card.
if you don't have any story cards, then
Yeah, how you gonna play? Yeah.
I'm not too sure because in the instructions doesn't say
You
anything
also have to
about
pick a story card as well when you.
What's the fallacy in this?
begging the question.
It's circular. The answer lies in the circular argument. Is it? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, done. Okay, the fallacy goes in the fallacy and the challenge card. The challenge cards. Yes, it's mine. So they're in my backpack, honey.
So who's to keep these?
Yeah.
Because these two boys will forget next time when they come here.
And you have to predict it again.
I don't know what's this.
Bye bye.
These you have to